one of the main ways that it's happening right now is that the academic elite has been bought by drug company money.
The doctors don't even have good information. If we ask our doctors, well, what are the side effects? What are the possible symptoms? They don't even know the full picture because they have to rely on the pharmaceutical companies to tell them, right?
And it gets, I mean, there's a part of this that's even darker because when you think about, who do doctors trust? And a lot of the time, it's the people who train them, the professors who are leading the institutions. And these people are called, the drug companies refer to them as key opinion leaders. And so these are the people at the top of Harvard and Stanford and Yale, UCSF, all of these places. And when I was in the industry, I would notice that we would work with these people to essentially launder information. And so you would have a drug company, they would have like a manuscript, and then they would get a publisher to write. So they'd have a drug company has a clinical trial, they get a publisher to write up that study in a completely biased way, that overhypes the benefits, minimizes the risk. And then they shop around for academics to put their name on the authorship line. Yeah, and you may be asking,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, why would an academic do that? Like,
Right.
Why would someone compromise their integrity in that way? And it has to do with how people get promotions within an academic system. So if you want to become a professor at a place, you do that by collecting these feathers in your hat, so it's lots of publications on your CV, it's lots of international talks. And once you have enough of those, you can say, hey, you go to the dean of the institution, I am the established expert in this place, look at my CV, and they go, yeah, you are. And what academics learn, especially in psychiatry, but I think this is happening in a lot of medicine, is one of the best ways to do this is by running drug company studies. This guy at the top, he's probably there because he's the smartest, most ethical, and, a very moral person. And so they go, I'm going to believe him. But they're not really understanding that that person's there because essentially he's become a shill for the drug company because that's how you get to the top. And so you mentioned a moment ago, some of the most persuasive marketing is the marketing that you don't even realize that is happening. And one of the main ways that it's happening right now is that the academic elite has been bought by drug company money.